You could do it too. Turn me up, turn me up.
The only thing I really showed up for and readily showed up for since 7th grade was band practice. So I considered myself very fortunate. So that's why I really like talking to kids now, because I realize, man, you could be that kid that has this awesome glow about you, but unless, someone's around to recognize that glow and to hone in and harness and sort of help mentor and cultivate what's there, these kids don't have a chance. And so for me, I'd like to say that, my humble beginnings in music was that of fortune, but I've been smart enough to pay attention from that moment on. If I knew then what I know now, it probably could be so much better. I'm a perfectionist. There's always room for improvement. I'm never really going to be happy with whatever it is, no matter how great it does, no matter how much success it accumulates, and no matter how big the accolades read. I just noticed that these things kept coming my way, and I would pay attention to it and say, okay, I would weigh it out in my mind, okay, what is the benefit from this? I would always ask myself that, and then I'd say these things to my mom, and she just would not be surprised. But I was always surprised, what do you mean? This is huge. But so you just, you have to be sort of open. And I'm not sure that, it's cool to be super open-minded, and then when you are, or when you see people that are, everyone rolls around coining them geniuses. And really all it is just being open to other things in the world. And I guess that's it. Because I didn't plan these things. Now, in the last few years, when I started to catch on and it started to make sense, I'm oh, okay, this is how it goes. You sort of set out these goals, and then you have long-term goals, and then you have short-term goals. And somewhere within, you find your hobbies, and then you find the things that you are interested in, which are two separate things, because what your hobbies are, what you naturally and readily go to, and what you're interested in are the things that you don't mind studying a little more and researching a little more than you would anything else. And somewhere at the 50-yard line is what you should be doing with your life. I was lucky enough to stumble across that. I look at every opportunity as something that cements the next block in your sidewalk. And it's just important to, don't look over your shoulder every 5 minutes. If anything, just continue to stand on your tippy toes to see how far you can see and what's in the horizon.